So this is giant reed, or what we call scientifically Arundo donax. It's one of the fastest growing plants in the world. It doesn't actually grow from seed, it actually grows from underground rhizomes. So that in itself's a bit of a problem for us in terms of trying to treat it. One of the reasons we're using a drone is it can hover overhead and push the chemical down into the rhizomes. We've seen in flood events great racks of this material being carried down and actually doing quite a lot of damage to bridges and infrastructure.
In our own small way, we've just tried to do as much as we can to be good landholders. So good to see this drone and local land services taking the initiative and helping us. This giant reed is not a good coloniser of the riverbanks, so our aim is to get rid of it. It should be a win for everyone, hopefully. I guess we, as a generation of landholders and land users, we want to leave the river in a better state than what we found it. So if we can just help by keeping our little bit clean, we will have done our job around here.
Yeah, so today we're using a Yamaha-Motor UAV, or unmanned aerial vehicle, to treat giant reed. The difficulty traditionally with treating giant reed is it's a large plant, so by using the UAV we can fly over the top and get the chemical down into the plant. We have done further work a bit further downstream in a rural setting on a horse stud last year, and we've got good results there, so we know it works. I'm hoping when we go back and have a look at the work that was done 12 months ago that we've got a fairly high kill rate on the plant. Well, obviously we want to conserve the native vegetation that's there on the riverbanks, because that's what holds the riverbanks together. Even though giant reed has got a large root system, it actually does cause issues because it's too dense. With the UAV we can be quite targeted. We can work in and around the native plants so that we're preserving them at the same time we're killing off the giant reed.
The other issue with giant reed we found is you need to stay on top of it. It really needs follow-up for 3 to 5 years of spraying in spring and autumn. In summertime, when it has access to good moisture, it can grow 10 centimetres a day, so quite phenomenal, the growth rate on it. And again, if you do decide to cut and poison it, you need to respray and follow up spraying when it's only as high as your knees or your thighs. You don't want it to get into these huge clumps again because you're back where you started.